sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Corwell Health Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by 24 Seconds Bar and Grill. Family and friends turned rivals across the Mitten States. The 117th battle for Paul Bunyan. Michigan State prime time in Ann Arbor tomorrow night. It's the first time since 2008 the Wolverines and Spartans both enter this one unranked. But Michigan head coach Jerome Moore says that doesn't change anything.
It's a big game. It's a state championship. And our guys are very excited, obviously down about what happened, but excited to go compete against this team that they take a lot of pride in. Paul Bunyan keeping that trophy here.
Spartans head coach Jonathan Smith says he's felt the importance of this one since day one.
I definitely felt it upon arrival. I think I got asked about him even with my introductory press conference. And so, no, I felt it since getting here, understanding this is an important game, most important regular season game we'll play.
Vegas does favor the Wolverines anywhere between 3 to 5 points, depending on the book. That kickoff at 7:30 tomorrow night. Pregame at 4:30 over on WWJ. Make it 3 straight wins for the Red Wings. The latest 5-3 over the Devils at LCA last night. The hero, Patrick Kane, the game winner, third period on the power play. Detroit then heads to the ice in Buffalo tomorrow afternoon. Former Lions and current Broncos wide receiver Josh Reynolds recovering right now from 2 gunshot wounds after he was shot at a strip club last week.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Grand River Street.
Game 1 of the World Series in LA tonight. Dodgers favored in the series over the Yankees. At the Corwell Health Sports Desk, I'm Luke Spohn. For more, go to 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, Costa and Jansen with Heather on 97.1 The Ticket.
We got Luke Sloan decked out in his Spartan gear. John's got a Wolverine hat on today. It's the Friday before Michigan State. We'll get to him in the picks at 6:35. Good morning on a Friday. We made it to Friday. Jim Costa with John Jansen, Heather Park, Gov, and Greg behind the glass. Greg, yes, I see you rocking the Wolverine hoodie as well. John, how are you?
Picking sides. Gotta pick sides. So I'm just disappointed that the lone Spartan on the show decided to show up in brown.
I own one Michigan State sweatshirt, and I don't love it. So I don't enjoy wearing it.
I mean, I get it.
I don't like the sweatshirt. Like, I don't like how it feels. I don't like the fit of it.
We got picks at 6:35. We have Lions tickets to give away.
Just over it.
I let you make your joke.
Oh, I know, but I mean, you're a graduate,
Yes.
and you own one piece of clothing.
I do.
Of your alma mater.
I do. I have a couple. I have like a sorority sweatshirt that I still have. I'll wear that once in a while, like with your letters on it. Like I have some stuff from State.
Yep.
I don't know. I've just kind of lost it over the years. Like I used to have more.
Yeah.
And it's just dwindled down to one measly sweatshirt.
My wife's been to 2 schools, and I think she has one piece of article of clothing from each.
From each. Okay. All right.
The obligatory piece of clothing.
Okay.
And one is mostly our son wears around the house.
Okay. Sorry. Please proceed.
No, we'll start with this Heather a Bad Spartan, 248-53.
She's never been to a game. She's awful.
One article of clothing. Now, I was going to say, we have Lions tickets today.
All right.
7 o'clock hour. We will give you a chance to win those Lions tickets.
Titans coming to town.
At the light, turn right onto Grand River Street. Then make a U-turn.
Every game is a big game because they're marching towards their 14-3.
We got cookie jar before we leave, Halloween themed, if you're sticking around with us later in the show. But let's start.
At the stop sign, use the left lane to make a U-turn.
It's dealer's choice, John. Which one do you want to begin with?
Let's talk about Red Wings.
Okay.
Let's do that, and then we can talk about the other.
The Lion hangover effect?
Yes, the Lion hangover, because it's enjoyable. I'd like to leave that one hanging out there for just a moment.
Okay.
And everyone else is getting the old Lions calls. Oh, I didn't see that. Really? Okay. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Kinloch Street.
Last, I know we're only 7-8 games into the season, but you get outshot 3-1, and you win 1-0. You get outshot 2-1. I guess it's improvement, and you win 5-3. Like I'll take any win. I don't care, ugly, dirty. It doesn't matter. Just give me the win. But damn,
you said ugly. You said dirty. Would you say gritty?
Gritty, throw them all in there. I don't care. Throw in any adjective you want, positive or negative. The only thing that matters is the dub.
Ugly wins are still wins. This week they beat the Islanders, who were in the playoffs last year, and the Devils, who expect to be in the playoffs this year. There's no excuse for the Wings not to get in 6 years into Steve Yzerman's tenure. Win them any way you need to, any way you can. Do I like seeing them outplayed 40 shots to 20 shots? No. Does that feel sustainable? No. But take the wins early. Bank some points right now. Give themselves a chance to settle in, because they can't be playing in their own end this often and actually make the playoffs. But take 2 here, take 2 there. Pick up points against teams that will be where you want to be, in the playoffs.
And if you're going to get that performance out of Alex Lyon the other night, Cam Talbot last night, I'll take it. Okay, get those goalies warmed up.
No kidding. And sometimes, like, we always talk about it, it helps them to face a bunch of shots early. I don't want them to face 40 of them, and I don't want to have them playing so much with the man advantage. Wings' penalty kill's been terrible this season.
Yeah, and power play hasn't been great.
No, although I'm a little intrigued by this Patrick Kane as the power play quarterback. He helped them score the final 2 goals with him setting up at the point. Yeah, I mean, the one was like a shot pass off Larkin, and then the other one was just him finishing the game. But I was intrigued by it. They got to get something going.
Turn right onto Kinloch Street. Then the destination is on your left.
Patrick Kane? Chance at Ford Field?
Oh, is it possible? I don't know that we're there yet.
And Jim gets mad about it?
Yeah.
Sure. But yeah, I think the point is, like, they showed literal fight.
In 900 feet, the destination is on your left.
But they found a way to win, and isn't that not what we want to see from them this season? Knowing that they're not going to be a Stanley Cup team, but they're going to have to be a hell of a lot more gritty and feisty and competitive and battle and find ways to steal wins against teams that are at the same level or even better. Like, people believe New Jersey's a real playoff team, a cup contender maybe even, and Detroit picks up a win against them. It doesn't matter when in the season, doesn't matter how it's done. Take those wins any way you can get them.
Yep, and what, 2 back at the cut line. We doing that yet?
No, we're not doing that yet.
Not yet? Oh, it's too early?
But the power stat for you, the Wings are 2-0 in home games I don't attend. 0-2 in home games I do attend. It's like a sick joke that's being played on me.
It's all right. We'll change that.
The destination is on your left.
When I join you in December.
Arrived.
We'll change the mojo at that point.
So if you're following the stat, they'll win Sunday home against the Oilers. We're the only team with a worse penalty kill than Detroit.
Costa-Lock.
And then they will lose next Wednesday when I'm in attendance against Winnipeg.
Another Costa-Lock. There you go. Will we have any Costa-Locks in the picks today?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm not actively planning it. Maybe it will...
Maybe we'll talk you into it?
Yeah, maybe I'll just work myself into a frenzy, and I'll have no choice but to Costa-Lock a game. Last night, Thursday Night Football, John. The Vikings have officially lost to the Lions twice.
As has everybody else, including Dallas on a bye. Rams, and it's not like they're losing to
19
great teams either. The Rams, after they faced the Lions, lost to the Cardinals.
No, 19.
Not having a great season.
638 Kinloch.
Hey, overperforming a little bit, and I mean, we'll see what happens moving forward. But they lost to the Broncos the week after playing the Lions.
19.
Cardinals lost to the Commanders, Seahawks to the
368,
Giants, Cowboys lost to Jerry Jones, and now the Vikings
36.
have lost to the Rams. It's a thing of beauty.
They
36.
lost by 10, was 8.
Right.
They had the ball with a chance to score and tie.
386.
Sam Darnold was safetied in the end zone
Jeez Louise.
with the assist via face mask that everybody in the building saw except the referee.
Anybody in stripes.
Yeah.
It's appalling to me. Now, I don't think that the Vikings mount any miracle comeback and hit the 2-point conversion and then win in overtime. I still felt like no matter what happened, the Rams were going to win that game. But that's not how you want it to end. As a football fan, love it that happened to the Vikings.
Do you think that should be reviewable?
No.
Like, all scoring plays are reviewable, but penalties themselves, you can't go back in and reverse.
It's kind of interesting because that is technically a scoring play.
Correct. So they had to review the fact that they could not overturn the face mask because you can't pick up or add flags after the fact.
You're
not supposed to.
No, I don't, because I don't want to add more things to slow the game down. I don't want to add more.